The UK has one of the most innovative and experienced security markets in the world. It comprises large companies with familiar brand names, as well as small to medium-sized companies who are recognised leaders in their market sectors. Together, they represent an industry which is worth over £6 billion a year and exports products and services around the globe. Representing this vibrant industry is the British Security Industry Association. The British Security Industry Association, securing your future. Sponsored by Synectic Systems Group, Securitas Security Services and Citex Orbis. Whatever the size of your company or what sector it works in, becoming a member of the BSIA is the right thing to do. Founded in 1967, the BSIA is one of the largest and most influential security trade associations in the world today. We represent over 500 leading security companies, which together represent the range of technology and service disciplines in security today. What our members share in common is a commitment to achieving the highest standards in the delivery of products and services for customers. As our Chief Executive James Kelly explains, BSIA membership can help grow your company in a number of ways.
The BSIA enjoys very strong representation across the industry, with 550 member companies across 18 different sectors, representing almost 75% of industry turnover. We are very much seen as the voice of the private security industry by government and by other stakeholders, and we'd very much like to welcome you to this family of professional security providers. BSIA members stand out from the rest of the industry because they have the ISO 9000 quality accreditation, but that need not be a bar to membership, because if a company doesn't have that accreditation, we are very keen to work with them to help them achieve it. The BSIA does an awful lot of lobbying, but it's not just for the benefit of the big boys. We very much seek to represent the smaller companies in the industry, and they really benefit from having an equal voice on the various technical committees and other groups within the association. Members feel that there's a real value in BSIA membership, and I think that's evidenced by the fact that we enjoy member retention rates well above the industry norm, in excess of 95%. And research has shown that those member companies feel that we are a listening organisation who respond to their articulated business needs and deliver services that meet the challenges that their business is facing.
BSIA membership gives you a wealth of benefits, as Trevor Elliott, our Director of Manpower and Membership Services, explains.
In tough financial times, obviously it's important that our members are able to demonstrate a return on investment. Certainly if we take legislation first, the association is quite strong in its lobbying impact and influence within government, and spends a significant amount of time and effort lobbying on current standards and legislation that are moving through government. You as a member would have a chance to become involved with section meetings, and as part of that group of peers within the industry would then be able to address some of the challenges that face the industry currently. Members enjoy the benefits that association membership brings them. These would include the free legal helpline, support through vehicle leasing companies, which all add value and a return on investment for you as a member.
Ask any of our members, and they are happy to explain why they continue to support the BSIA.
I think to join the BSIA, if you have aspirations to be a serious player in the industry, I think is absolutely essential. Securitas has been proud to sponsor a number of events, and a good example of this was the Manchester Security Exhibition in 2011, which really helped to cement our relationship with the Greater Manchester Police. What the BSIA offers the industry, I think it's the ability to network with your competitors who are competing in the marketplace, but actually in terms of regulation and trying to persuade government and customers of what's important in security. This is a great forum provided by the BSA. And I think also the BSIA gives back in terms of its advertising and its PR and the events that are held, and what we can give for our security officers. You know, I think the ability to recognise what our officers do on a daily basis, protecting people and property, is absolutely key. And I think, you know, particularly some of the events that we have both regionally and nationally really give us the formal recognition to the security officers and the great jobs they do every day of the year.
Our involvement in BSIA probably covers two main areas. The first one that's really important to us and we get a lot of benefit from is the fact that we're a very open platform, open protocol service provider is really key, and working with BSIA allows us to engage in discussions on how protocols should roll out, what sort of standards we should all be looking at, and so on. The other key area that we really benefit from is the ability to provide input into things like regulatory framework as well. Through our work with the BSIA, we've been able to have a lot of influence and input into the Protection of Freedoms Bill that's currently going through Parliament. And trying to do that on our own would have been much more difficult.
I think if I had to sum up the key benefits to our business, it would be credibility. No question that being a member of the association gives our company the credibility that we seek. Market intelligence, the fact that we are aware of what is happening out there and we're able to anticipate issues before they happen, particularly in relation to legislation. And collaboration, the ability to work with, to some degree, our competitors at times, but often partners who can work with us to solve problems together. The BSIA played a key role in bringing together the Security Regulation Alliance, and the whole purpose of that alliance was to lobby government to preserve the SIA or something similar to the SIA, something that would actually continue to regulate our industry. There's no question that the BSIA has taken a major role in developing standards within our industry over the years, raising its profile, raising the credibility of the industry as a whole, and I think changing some thinking in terms of what our industry is actually capable of achieving.
The reason why we came and joined the BSIA was that we needed to find out about what the regulations were that governed shredding companies. There wasn't a lot of that about in 2002. BSIA organises an information destruction event, and we've been doing this for the last 3 years, and it's been very successful. I got involved with the creation of the British standard. I was able to influence that in respect of what we are, a relatively small company, as opposed to it just being the larger companies which were influencing it. And I thought that was quite important. I think the advantage it gives me as a member is it allows me to influence what goes on in the industry. The BSIA is very active in lobbying for the industry, and I like to think that I can influence that by being active within it.
The key benefits are multiple. Obviously, the brand itself is recognised in the marketplace, and it's something that our clients and our customers look for. We get the benefit of interacting with other people with the same interests and sharing our thoughts and ideas to try to put together the best practices. Ourselves, for example, we've worked very closely with the BSIA in producing a vacant property management guide, ensuring that the best practices are implemented when it comes to securing vacant property. We're heavily involved in the lone worker, particularly with the economy that's now demanding that more people work alone. Now, there's a danger that if we don't regulate that process and we don't get it right, we could fail in some element of that security. And the BSIA is helping work with us to provide guidance to make sure that the standards are maintained to protect people. We invested £1 million in a state-of-the-art BS 8484 CAT security arc, and to get a building built like that and through the process needs a lot of regulations and processing and guidance, and the BSIA played key roles in helping us achieve that standard. Your clients are going to be looking for reassurance that you're working to a standard and a best practice. You're going to want to develop your business to make sure that you're developing it in the right manner to the right standards. Join up with the BSIA if I was you.
The BSIA is keen to support all of its members, and the members are clear about what they get from their membership.
There's no question that being a member of the BSIA is a mark of quality.
The key feedback I've had from my team has always been, absolutely, we want to be part of it, we've got to renew our membership.
The independent voice, I think, is absolutely key. And I think the networking potential with your competitors is very healthy.
It helps us define what the industry is going to become and the direction that we're going.
I tend to work with companies which are BSIA companies because we know that they have the same standards as we do.
It really has a powerful role to play, and I think it'll be very important in the years to come.
Whatever the needs of your business, the BSIA will add value, whether it's the acquisition of technical expertise, networking opportunities, or being part of a wider collective voice. We will work with you to address the needs of your business.
As you have heard, membership of the BSIA has helped hundreds of companies grow their businesses. To find out how BSIA membership could benefit your business, contact us today or visit our website and click on the Join the BSIA link.